Hello, Aries. It's Robin Blakey here, and I'm going to give you your monthly tarot card messages. So, Aries, when I laid out the cards, and as I look at the cards and the overall thing I have going on here, I see you very tentatively and cautiously dipping your toe in the water into a new situation, okay, or something new, or it could even be a relationship, but like very cautiously dipping your toe in the water is the words I kept hearing. And it's kind of like to see if it'll work or see if you're going to like it or something along those lines, okay. I do see this manifesting for you, okay, but moving forward through the month, I feel like you're going to need to use your words, okay? And that's whether you're using them with the universe when you're manifesting or you're using your words with other people involved, and kind of what laying it out what is best for you. Like you know what you're willing to give on and what you're willing not to give on, okay? And I see that if you can't meet in the middle here with someone around the situation, I do see you walking away. Okay, so that was like kind of the overall thing. The other thing I got when I laid out the cards for those of you that are looking to relocate. Now, this could be a new home, could also be a new job, or something along those, moving into something new. For those of you looking to do that, I see that coming, but I don't see it coming till the spring. Okay, so for whatever reason, I feel these two cards are connected. So telling you now is to keep giving you that hope, I guess, because that's how that feels to me. Okay, Aries. So now I'll look at each card and see what I get here for you. So what I'm getting here, Aries, is you have been trying so hard to keep everybody happy. Like you've really been trying hard to keep everybody happy, and it is literally like walking a tight wire, high wire, whatever it's called here. You can't keep everybody happy, right? Like it's impossible to keep everybody happy, and the sooner you realize that, the less stress you'll have, okay? Now, you can do the best you can, but that's about all you can do, okay? The other thing that I'm getting here is I'm getting that you're kind of going in the wrong direction in regards to something with work and finances. Well, it could be property too, but I feel like work and finances, like you're going in the wrong direction. Like you need to reassess, and make some changes here. That this is how that looks to me. And once you do that, I see some things improving here. Okay. And you'll have signs, either you've already had them or Spirit will give them to you, some signs about what this is about and what steps to take, okay? So get ready for that. And I don't think you should dilly-dally on it either. I feel like this action should be taken sooner rather than later, okay? All right, moving forward here, Aries. What I get in this card here is you've had some, and if you haven't had it, you should take it, but some downtime. And some downtime to kind of regroup, reflect, okay? And this is also a reminder to take that downtime every month or week or day or whatever, but to regroup and reflect. But as you've done this, you've came to some realizations that not everybody is who they appear. Not every situation is as it appears. And it's going to help you moving forward. So when you have the downtime, you don't feel like you're being productive, but you are. Okay, but you are, because it is going to help you moving forward, okay? Now, I do see here some gaps in finances, so not being as good as you would hoped or something along those lines, okay? This won't last forever, okay? So don't make short-term decisions about long-term things. That's that's what I'm hearing here, okay? Don't make short-term decisions about long-term things, okay? So look at the big picture, the overall picture, or look down the road, all right? Now, for some of you, and I know this won't apply to all of you, but some of you, you are actually relocating. I do see a different home, a new home here, okay? And this relocation does look to me like it's going to be difficult. It's going to be an adjustment, so it's going to be difficult, Aries, because you don't like change, or you don't, or change is difficult for you, but it's going to happen, okay, for some of you. Okay, Aries. So there's a time to play and there's a time to work. And this month it's a time to work. Okay, I'm getting just the opposite of what this card looks like. This card looks like it's all play. But I feel like this month is a time to work. Okay, it's a time to put the play aside. We all love to go out with our friends and do this and do that. But it's really time to put the nose to the grindstone here. Okay, to reach some goals that you have is what I'm getting here. The other thing that I'm getting, I am seeing it's one of those fountains, like a fountain. Oh, at first I thought it was a wedding, but I don't think it is. A fountain. All right, well, it's one of those random things that pop in, and when they do pop in, they're relevant for at least one of you, so I do share them, okay? So time to get hard at work. Hard at work is the words I'm getting. You have a lot of talents, a lot of things to offer, but you haven't really been applying yourself, and it is time to do that, okay? All right. So Aries, what I get here is I get, first and foremost, I want you to know that if you have lost somebody fairly recently in spirit, they are absolutely around you and giving you some very clear signs that they are around, okay? That is what I'm getting on that. Now, and clear signs that you can see, whatever that means. Okay, so either you're clairvoyant or they're giving you clear signs that you see, like on a billboard or a commercial or an email or something along those lines. And this would be from somebody in spirit. So, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I've got a train going by. So, but that might be relevant for somebody as well. There's no such thing as coincidences. Now, some of you are looking to move into something new or change things up in regards to work and finances, okay? The key here is going to be communication. So it's either it does have something to do with communication as far as the job itself could be, or it could be that you need to use your words correctly. Use your words correctly, I guess, is the words that I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, now this next card, I actually got two cards for whatever reason. My guides wanted me to lay two out here, so let's see what we got going on. The first card says, whom do you need to forgive? And the second card says, everything's okay, okay? So what I'm getting here on this card is that you have a tendency, it isn't who you need to forgive, it's that you forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive. And the person that we're talking about that you're forgiving doesn't change. They don't make any changes, right? It's just the same old over and over and over again. So Aries, you know, at some point you have to say enough is enough, right? Like, and it has nothing to do with forgiveness necessarily. You may feel like it does. It has to do with your own self-worth. That's what this has to do with, okay? That enough is enough. Now, the other things that I'm getting on this card is I'm getting a blossoming of either a new relationship or something transitioning into something new with a current relationship, okay? I do see that here. Yeah. For some of you, though, a relationship, and I'm going to go back to what I was getting with both the cards, I feel like somebody close to you, it doesn't have to be a love relationship, could be a family member, friend, that very much sucks your energy dry. That's the best way I can put it, okay? Like you try to keep your energy high, and their energy is just so low vibration and negative, and that's a ongoing battle, okay? And you are not here to fix them, okay? This is their work to do. Okay, so anyway, these sound like a little bit harsh messages, but I got to give you what I'm getting, so this is what I'm getting, okay? Now, what I get here when I just look at this card on its own is I do see that, Aries, you are very heart-centered and even empathic, that you feel other people's emotions and energy and stuff like that, okay? And very much healing abilities. Now, you don't have to do this for a living. You're very drawn to helping people or children or animals, okay? This is who you are. You were born with this. The problem here that I see, especially this month, is that you are spreading yourself too thin. You're helping or trying to help too many people. You get too much giving going on. Okay, so which will deplete your resources and deplete your energy. And giving could also be money, right? Like it's always great to give, but sometimes we have to put up some boundaries so that people can learn on their own. So if you're constantly giving or bailing somebody out, they're not doing for themselves, and that's not exactly healthy either. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. But you have some fear about not helping or giving with someone. You got a little bit of fear going on there that maybe they won't be okay, and I feel like that's something you're going to have to work through. Okay. All right, Aries. It's funny because when I laid this card down, I saw Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Okay, now it's not Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. There's some similarities there, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so use your imagination when it comes to something with work and finances. Like you really have to tap into that imagination and that curiosity, that childlike curiosity is going to take you far. Is what I'm getting here. Okay. And sarcasm, I don't know why the word sarcasm just came up, but it did. So I'm going to throw that out there. For some random reason, that popped in there. I also see you, I see either somebody younger or somebody lower on the ladder at work, or just somebody younger in your life that very much looks up to you, right? They look up to you. But in the work area of life, I see somebody that looks up to you or that picks your brain or gets your info. But I see them, it's almost like they're stealing your ideas or copying you or taking your stuff and running with it. So cautious. Be, forewarned is forearmed there. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay, Aries, moving right along. Making a wish. That's the words I'm hearing, okay? How you blow on those dandelion things there and you make a wish. Now, you make your wishes. You do that, okay? And when you ask for what you want, but you're not clear enough, you need some clarity. So this is for those of you that's working with law of attraction and using affirmations and mantras. You need to have more clarity with your words. They're too vague, okay? Way too vague for the universe to bring it to you, okay? Or they might bring it to you and it's not going to be what you expected, okay? So that's coming in here. The other thing that I'm seeing here is I'm seeing in something in regards to the health area of life. I'm seeing things starting to resolve themselves in something with health, okay? And I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be. These are simply messages. But if you've been having some health issues, I see it starting to resolve itself, okay? And you've tried multiple things or had multiple tests or I don't know, but multiple things I got going on here, or maybe it's just multiple health issues, but I do see the major part of this resolving itself or starting to resolve itself as I speak. So as you move through the month, I do see that you're working through this, okay? Yeah. For those of you who, and I know this will only apply for a select few, maybe even only one, but for whoever has a child in spirit, because somebody that is watching or listening to this does have a child in spirit, okay? And it's a female, it's a she. I have a she here, okay? And I don't know if you knew that the child was a she, because sometimes unborn children come through for me. She wants you to know that she's doing well. And I keep hearing the word, so peanut, okay? And I don't know why I'm hearing the word peanut, but I'm hearing the word peanut, okay? So I'll throw that out there for you. She's with a grandmother, being taken care of by a grandmother in spirit. Okay. So I know that didn't apply to all of you, but apparently that needed to be heard. Okay. I don't know why I keep clearing my throat here. So, what I've got going on here, and as I keep clearing my throat, what I'm getting here is, using your words, and using your words to the point of, in unhealthy situations, it's not healthy to just stay silent. You need to use your words. As I kept clearing my throat, it's like the words wouldn't come, the words wouldn't come. You need to find that voice, okay? Especially in unhealthy situations and unhealthy relationships, all right? Because this is really tying you down and holding you back by you not speaking up, okay? So learn how to do that. I'm seeing a ladybug, okay, again, random, but I'll throw it out there. But the other thing I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that it's almost like you're dealing with somebody or a situation that's like Jekyll and Hyde. Like one day it's good, the next day it's not. One day it's good, next day it's not, okay? Which can really be an emotional roller coaster, okay? It's an emotional roller coaster. This could be at home or at work. It could be any area of life because Spirit has not told me. Apparently it's none of my business, or it's going to be different for each of you. But this person or situation that it's just up, down, up, down, up, down, okay? You have the tools to change this. You have the tools, okay? So you need to use those tools, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Other thing here randomly that's just popping in here is I'm seeing a stained glass window, like a stained glass. I'm not going to say it's a church, but I mean, obviously churches have a lot of stained glass, but stained glass for some reason keeps popping in here, so I will share it. Okay, Aries, those are your messages. Robin Blakey here. If you want your own tarot card reading emailed to you, go on over to my website. Thanks for tuning in.
Visit robinblakey.com.